September 28, 2021, police officers from the Anoka County Sheriff's Department in Minnesota were in pursuit of a fugitive from justice wanted on a rape charge. There was a warrant put out on him for not showing up to court just a few weeks prior. Earlier in the day, a peace officer ran plates of his car while conducting a traffic stop. During the stop, he sped off. From there, the officers formulated a plan to get him into custody. They would first start by utilizing stop sticks and soon pursue from there.
121st now, 1830. 4 David 12, missed the sticks. 4 David 12, missed the sticks, 1830. We're good. Big at 100. Heavy getting 6 at 105th, 1831. Got an assist to another agency.
14, he just hit a car, grazed a car on 65 at 117th, southbound, dragging part of his car. Passing 113th, coming up to 109th, I'm going to back off, there's a lot of traffic.
1831.
Southbound, sticks were a good hit.
1833. Is he waiting in a vehicle or in the store?
Go, go, go. 1833. Nope. He's in the ditch. Go, go, go. 1833. Damn it. Nope. He's in the ditch. Multiple unsuccessful hits.
Southbound in the median. He has no tires left, still driving up. Southbound in the median, no tires, still driving up. 233. He's got 3 vehicles now, 1834. Who believes she's an AFib ambulance and rescue. 1834.
Grabbing less lethal. Guys, keep your cover. Well, you know.
Trying to get southbound in the northbound lane. 3017, copy, trying to get southbound in the northbound lane in 1035. 3017, trying to get southbound in the northbound lane.
At last, the officers are able to box in the vehicle. However, their troubles would be far from over. After the officer tasers the man, the officer quickly climbs to the roof of his own cruiser, not only to evade the felon's knife, but any potential crossfire from his fellow officers.
Let's get away from the 49.
Watch his head. You got something touched on you?
After the man is detained, he voices over and over for several minutes that they are killing me. It is important to note that, according to court documents, when the officers asked him who is killing you, the man's response was simply, they.
They are killing me!
Hang on, man.
They are killing me! They are killing me!
Hey, we're going this way.
We're just walking. They are killing me!
Within minutes, he is treated at an ambulance for any injuries that may have occurred during the interaction. He was on a 15-year probation for a crime he committed in 2006, where he was convicted of forceful criminal sexual conduct in the 3rd degree. If you are quick with your math, you will have noted that his 15-year probation for his crimes were nearly over at the time of this police footage recording. He had roughly 2 more months of probation left to serve when this warrant was put out on him. In court, he was charged with the use of a dangerous weapon and with fleeing a peace officer in a motor vehicle. He was acquitted for both charges due to mental illness. His prior probation has also since been marked as complete. Court records indicate that the suspect had a long history of mental health issues in his 59 years of age. Since he was a teenager, he was hospitalized multiple times for schizophrenia. In 2006, he was diagnosed by a professional psychiatrist to be hearing auditory hallucinations and holding delusional beliefs. He also has a history of being held through civil commitment, meaning he was often held in a post-offense institutional detention for his own and the public safety. According to court records, he is currently committed at a facility listed as Commissioner of Human Services for an indeterminate term.
I would push for second-degree assault on you.
I saw it when you were standing up. He was motion. He was swinging.
Sports Bar 717 University Avenue. Customer is talking about.
I didn't see him go outside of the window.
No, but when you were getting close to the window, he was.
All right, guys, this chase is absolutely insane. Minnesota deputies are trying to arrest a fugitive who was wanted after failing to appear in court on a serious criminal case. Earlier in the day, officers had already tried to stop him, but he hit the gas and took off. Right from the start, you can see how reckless this suspect is. He's speeding through traffic, putting innocent drivers at risk, and forcing deputies to make split-second decisions. At one point, officers even back off because the traffic is getting so heavy. That's how dangerous this pursuit becomes. Deputies then set up stop sticks ahead of the chase, and they score a solid hit. But even with damaged tires, this guy still refuses to stop. Instead of surrendering, he keeps pushing forward, making the situation worse with every passing second. Eventually, the vehicle leaves the roadway and ends up stuck in a ditch. You'd think the chase would be over at that point, but nope. Officers quickly surround the vehicle while calling for less lethal options and reminding each other to maintain cover. They know this suspect could still be a threat. Then comes the craziest part of the whole incident. As deputies move in, the suspect suddenly emerges armed with a knife. One officer deploys a taser, but the suspect keeps creating problems. In an incredible moment, a deputy actually climbs onto the roof of his patrol vehicle to avoid being attacked, while also staying clear of potential crossfire from other officers. The scene quickly turns chaotic as multiple deputies work together to gain control. Despite the danger, they continue trying to take the suspect into custody without using deadly force. After a tense struggle, they're finally able to restrain him and bring the confrontation to an end. Following the arrest, the suspect repeatedly claims that officers are killing him. Medical personnel are called in, and he receives treatment shortly afterward. Court records later revealed that he had a long history of severe mental illness, including schizophrenia and repeated psychiatric hospitalizations. Let me know what you think. Did the deputies handle this situation correctly, or would you have done something differently?